Houston Global Magazine, Game 101, Global Supreme Magazine, live out here with my boy Certified. He that came back to the city, you know what I'm saying? We live at the Airbrush store, second floor, Latino City. But we got a lot of things to talk about. Certified been in this thing a minute. A lot of things going on with him. Certified, what's up with it, bro?
What's up, world?
Say,
How we
man,
doing, baby?
hey, man, you done made the trip back, you know what I'm saying? Going back and forth.
Yeah, driving back and forth from Louisiana due to work, you know what I mean? Having a stable address, you
Of
know,
course.
due to the kids and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, still doing this thing, coming back and forth.
Of course. Now, man, you've been doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? We talked about a lot of things before the interview, but we're going to get into everything. Let's get into the singles right now, because we got to get into that first. Ain't a Day, Closure, Different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of other singles.
Right.
What's the key single you fucking with right now that everybody need to hear?
Right now, the main one that I'm really think they're going to feel is Different.
Yeah.
Reason being, it's no cussing on it. You know, that's something that a lot of artists, if you think about it, you really don't have a lot of artists trying not to keep, you know, cuss words out of their lyrics or whatever it is, their music.
Right.
But it's a song that I wrote for my kids, you know, basically the lessons that I had in life, and, you know, try to show them the steps of life, you know, to better themselves. And, you know, talking about God on there, you know, a lot to do with my parents too, because I'm a PK, preacher's kid.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, I was raised up on all that, and probably lost my fear because my dad used to make me pray in front of church and all that, you know what I mean? So that's why I, you know, really don't have that fear to get out there.
That's what it is.
So, yeah.
Now, you done made a lot of moves in this business. Stop for a little bit. What made you stop and then get back in this thing, you know, post-2020?
I know I've been doing music since 2010, I believe. We started NVSENT around 2011, 2012.
Right.
Been doing it, you know what I mean? Went hard. 14, did 15. Didn't really make much noise. 16.
Yeah.
Came back 17, 18. Stopped completely on 19 with the studio and everything going on.
Right.
Basically just, you know, focused on work, collecting all my money. You know, obviously you go out, you know, and do stuff, you spend money.
Exactly.
Just stack up. And 2020 got a call from my boy Lil Cool, and got that motivation push again, you know, that, hey, let's do something. So we started getting back in the game, you know, now we're going hard. And dropping videos consistently, singles consistently, because in this game you got to be consistent. I noticed that you get a buzz, you leave it alone, you lose it. You know what I mean? So we try to stay on it, you know what I mean? Not saying I'm the best at what I do, but I try my best.
Exactly. Now, the mixtape, Knee Deep in the Water.
Knee Deep in the Water is first mixtape we dropped. That was in 2012.
Right.
Straight out of a closet, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know, straight gutter. Used foam for mattresses at Walmart you could buy, you know what I mean? Had a little screen with wires running where we could see each other or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, that whole album was done off a little $100 USB mic, you know what I mean? And it's crazy, like 415s, if y'all up to my music, check that out. 415s is one of the first videos we did, and it made noise, and from that point it just took off.
That's what it is. Now, growing up, you know what I'm saying, in California.
Yeah, growing up in California and being raised here in Harris County, you know, born in H-Town and raised in California, Bakersfield, California to be exact.
Yeah.
It's a whole different world. That's a fast life. You know, you come to Houston, Texas, it's a slow life.
Yeah.
Big difference, you know what I mean? The world's a lot different, you know what I mean? And I love both sides though.
Right.
I just came back from California. You know, we're making noise out there through people that know me, went to school with me and stuff, you know, they're adapting to it, so that's nice.
Now, you was introduced to Screw coming down here.
Right.
Yeah, tell me the story about how, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
you know, it got started with you and how you took it back to California.
I definitely got to tell you guys that story. It's a funny story. I got a nephew born in Bakersfield, and he's raised out here in Houston, so we were backwards.
Right.
So when I came to visit my nephew, he just think about it, he's a year younger than me, so it's really like a little brother or something.
Right.
But that's my nephew. Came down here, we 16, they jamming Screw.
Yeah.
They jamming Zero, you know, SPM hit the scene. At that time, Zero had Zero versus the World, I think, going on.
Yeah.
And Screw the Chop was going on. When I first heard Screw, I didn't know what to think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, man, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
we weren't adapt to that, especially coming from California, the West Coast.
Of course.
That's a whole different scenery.
Right.
So, you know, I still took some tapes back with me.
Yeah, yeah.
And we took them back and flew back and started jamming, and eventually smoking, whatever the case may be, you start listening to words, you know, you could actually understand it.
Right.
Instead of like listening to your Bones or your Twisters where they're rapping real fast.
Right.
And the Screw, DJ Screw slowed everything down. You could understand everything. So
Right.
we adapted to it at the end. And another thing about that story, we didn't know what lean was, you know what I mean? We coming from California, they got a whole different drugs over there.
Right.
A whole different scene.
Yeah.
Texas had the lean going on.
Right.
Known for, you know, Big Mo, all your greats, you know. Texas just screwed the world, you know what I mean?
Of course.
And they put me on to lean. We went back. The funny thing, I go back and we started talking about it, telling my neighborhood friends, you know, man, they got this lean out there. And one day we happened to be at my friend's house, and he going to open the refrigerator. Boy got 7 pints in there. You know, his mom had bronchitis.
Yeah.
And it took off from there. We started sipping lean and jarritos.
Yeah.
And little drinks, any kind of soda.
Yeah.
You know, making our own thing. And before you know it, the game took off. People didn't know what lean was back then.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's a funny story. It started off back then in 2016 when they got adapted to it, and
now look at it
now.
now.
It's all over.
It's
the world,
all over
man.
the world for sure.
It's wild.
Already now, you link back up with Lil Cool. Steak and Shrimp is his label. How did y'all link up?
Yeah, a funny story about Little Cool. In 2012, when we started the group NBSCNT, Young Chubbs, we had L.A. Dre, Mexican Tony, and myself. And Young Chubbs is the one how I ended up meeting Little Cool.
Right.
He had asked me if I knew Little Cool or if I had heard about a Little Cool.
Yeah.
At the time, I didn't know who the hell was Little Cool.
Yeah.
Never heard his music. Wasn't adapted to him. But,
Right.
He was. They went to school together, so he paid him for a feature. I want to say, I don't remember if it was 150 or 250, but
Right.
he did pay him for a feature.
Right.
So that day happens to come. He's supposed to come to the studio and record. Well, Cool shows up, and Chubbs walks in the studio. He's like, "Hey, man, he don't want to get off."
Yeah.
What you mean he don't want to get off? Hey, he don't want to get off the core. He said he don't know the people around here. You know, Freeport. I guess he had troubles, whatever the case may be.
Right.
So I ended up going out there. You know, to myself, I started thinking, man, maybe he's big-headed. You know.
Yeah. On some fly shit.
Maybe on some fly shit.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he needs to humble down himself.
Yeah.
So went out there, dude rolled down the window. I was like, "Hey, bro, why don't you come inside and, you know, do your thing, record, you know, chop it up." So dude was like, "Yeah, I'm finna be in there." So I rolled up his window. I went inside, went about my business. I think like 5 minutes later, came in, checked out the studio, heard the beat was going on. Not even like 5 minutes later, walks out, disappears. We don't hear nothing from Lil Cool. Yeah, funny.
Yeah.
So I, at the moment, I'm tripping like, "Hey, what's up, Chubbs? What's up with Lil Cool, man? You need to hit him up, you know, get your money, or what's up with the track,
Yeah.
you know, do things, maybe he thinks it's better than us or something."
Yeah.
You know, so at the moment, we're like, fuck him, you know what I mean?
Right.
So at that time that we did another video too, we had with Aztec Inc. filmed it. It was 415s, and we had Menace to Society. But the Menace to Society, we shot that down there in Freeport.
Oh,
Basically, we're cool when everybody was at.
Right.
You know, they're all from that area.
Right.
So you got your Filetos too, your most hated, you know what I mean?
The shot
And I get a knock one day, like 2 weeks later at my house. I go and open the door, and there's Little Cool at my door. I'm stunned, like, the hell is you doing here?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
The hell? It's like a surprise.
Right.
So I go and open the door, and I'm like, "What's up, Little Cool? What's up, man? I want to work. You know, I want to work with you." Man, ever since that day, we took off.
That's crazy.
It's
And then years later, he done brought you back in the game.
yeah, he done brought me back, man.
Yeah.
It's a funny story because I had the studio at the time. I was an older cat,
Yeah.
you know, so they're the little homies, you know. Shit, who doesn't want to be somewhere where you could smoke, record, stay at night,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
ain't worried
Feel
about
safe.
no bills,
Exactly. Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, still eating,
Right,
living the
right.
life, you know what I mean? So
Right.
that, you know, that's like a little brother to me, and another artist too, Young Fam, that he's from HTX Records, you know, that's ends up coming Filetto's little cousin.
Huh.
So, and Balasso, which is the one that made beats for SPM, you know, other things. And it's crazy how that little town has everybody.
Exactly.
But I met all them through them, and the Go Getter Fam was another one that was out there in Freeport
For sure.
making noise.
Already.
But that's how we met, and ever since we done took off.
Already. Now, I always ask everybody, what's the worst thing happened to you in this business, and the best thing so far?
Worst thing in this business, the game, this rap game, it's real. You know, as hard as you try, doors do open. You got to try to get it in there. Sometimes you got to pay money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Really. But the best thing out of it that you get is people that support you that don't even know you. You know what I mean? That when you do got people that do know you, ain't even trying to support you. And in your face, they tell you, yeah, you know, behind your back, they're really down with it, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But that's bottom line, and be the people that support me for my music, for what it is, you know, not for me, for the personal person that I am.
For sure. What's the best thing in life and the worst thing that
Okay,
happened to you? So
the worst thing in life, this is a true story, funny story. Me, I work in the plants, you know, this music ain't feeding me right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
but coming soon.
you know,
Yeah.
hopefully, you know,
Yeah.
some door do knock down, you know
Of
what I
course.
mean? But I was out there living in Hawaii for 3 years. It was time to come home. So we went out there fishing. We out there in the yacht, fishing out there, and they playing my music. We drinking beer, having a good time. So yeah, of course, I'm feeling the mood, you know?
Yeah.
I'm drinking beer or whatever. Well, the first time I went to go use the restroom on that boat, I held onto a rod.
Right.
I don't know, you got your engines in the back blowing.
Right.
I'm holding on, drinking my beer, you know, using the restroom, whatever the case may be.
Right.
Sat down, still drinking, they jamming my music, you know. And we're far. You can't even see the Oahu was the island we're on, Honolulu.
Yeah.
You can't even see it. We're like 30 miles out
From the island.
from the island. We're out there deep fishing, you know what I mean? So we out there, and I need to use the restroom again. This time I'm like, man, I don't need no hands. No, I'm already feeling myself. I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
You know, a couple beers went down. Boy, this boy hit a wave. I done flipped over.
Oh, in the deep water.
And deep water out there. Mind you, I had same glasses I got on right now. I bought them, floated away. Got a brand new unit on, a Jordan unit.
Right.
Because everybody wearing sandals out there with some flip-flops. Lost my shorts, was in a tank top,
Yeah.
and just some briefs.
Yeah.
So, mind you, they're going. The engine's blowing water back. You know what I mean? I'm trying to swim, panicking, trying to get to the boat. I'm wasting all my energy. Well, they got strings out because we were fishing. The next thing I knew was grab that string from that fishing rod, and zzz, they turn around. They're probably about 10 feet already. I done wasted my energy from me trying to swim to the boat.
Oh.
So they turn around, they see me, and they're like, hey, don't panic, man. Hey, chill. So, yeah, they got there, they got me, you know what I mean? That was the worst day of my life. The only thing kept me up, I kept thinking about, man, I got to come home. You know, I was ready to come home. It was already a whole year I hadn't been home to Houston.
Right.
Being out there is a whole different
I was gonna
state,
say
you know what
I mean, everybody looked to go to Hawaii and wanna go.
Yeah.
But 3 months,
Yeah.
how was it? Like, did it
No, it was 3 years.
3 years?
3 years out there, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
My first time I went out there with my brother and my homeboy. We went out there to do this job, 3 months.
Yeah.
That was like a vacation. My mindset was a vacation.
Right.
So I loved it.
Yeah.
The second time I went, it was a whole different mind state. Was, all right, let's go and make this money.
Right.
All right, don't waste no money, you know,
Yeah.
collect this money, send it home, do what you got to do.
Right.
So yeah, but being out there 3 years is a whole different experience. You know what I mean? I shot a video out there.
Right.
You know, in Hawaii.
For what song?
It's called H.I. to Houston.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We did that out there at Decibel Studios. Malachi was the guy that did the engineering on that song. You know, and shot that out there. Y'all check that out. That's on YouTube as well.
Exactly.
Definitely, I need y'all to subscribe to my Instagram. You know, you can find me on Certified EUE.
Yeah.
On Facebook, you can find me under Manuel Amazon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I also got another one, Certified, aka Manny. You can find that there.
Yeah.
I got a fan page on there as well. And definitely subscribe to YouTube. It's under Certified TV.
Alright. So, now, before I get out here, I gotta mention the Cadillac. You know, Trophy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Should be the album cover from what I seen on IG. How did you? I mean, what was the thing of getting that together? Cause I know that bitch look nice.
Yeah. The way I went about the Cadillac, man. When I came out here to Texas, the LAC's big out here. Yeah. Cadillac is like a thing out here.
Right.
If it ain't Cadillac, it's Buick. You know what I mean? Your slabs. You know, the culture out here. Got your swingers. So definitely I wanted to be in the LAC.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it had to be a CTS at that.
Exactly.
At the moment, the person that I was with, we went to go look for one, you know what I mean? I found the one I wanted.
Yeah.
Grabbed it, you know what I mean? And took it from being stock CTS to getting it wrapped from H-Town Dips. Definitely get your, you want to get your wrap, go check out H-Town Dips on Instagram. They do good quality work. They do the work with you, you know what I mean? Fast turnaround. So definitely, that's right when the pandemic went. You know, I took the car over there. I was an essential worker, so I was able to come across the border from Louisiana to Texas.
Right.
So came and dude shot it. It's crazy. It's a liquid wrap.
No
the
shit.
Dude sprays it on there and it turns into a wrap.
That's
and gives you 5 to 4 year lifetime warranty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can wax it, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But yeah, we wrapped it while it's getting wrapped. Well, definitely hunting for some rims.
Yeah,
Gotta get the swingers on there.
Of course.
You know what I mean? And ended up running into some dude. He had a set sitting in his storage that he bought a long time ago. He told me he paid 4 stacks for them at that time.
Damn it.
So I offered the guy $2,000. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
Had no tires.
Yeah.
Chunked them. You know, cleaned them up and got it going. And ever since that, man, with the videos and what it is it's really that colors that stands out.
Yeah.
You really don't see no lax out here on purple.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's a girl color, whatever the case may be, but ever since I've been in Houston, man, that purple just calls me. You got your lean, that's purple.
Exactly.
You know, you got your grape, your Welch's, your purple granddaddy weed, all that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a purple. NBSCNT, our logo's purple. So
come on, man.
Yeah, I fuck with that purple, man.
That's what it is. Before we get out here, bro, any last words of shot from Certified?
Yeah, definitely want to thank the man up above. You know what I mean, giving me life. You know, motivation to keep doing it. Thank y'all. You know what I mean.
Of course.
Global Magazine for doing this. You know, it's an experience. You just got to ride till the wheels fall off. You know, and keep mashing. And just give a shout out to everybody for fucking with NBSCNT and your boy Certified. My boy Lil Cool fucking with Steak and Shrimp. You know what I mean. Ain't a Day. We got a lot of shit. My boy Mass from Money Gang. Cheeto from Money Gang. Codeine from Money Gang. A lot of people that I fuck with, you know, behind the years with this music shit. Yeah. I really do appreciate y'all for fucking with your boy, man. And salute.
That's what it is. Houston Global Magazine, Global Supreme, Certified. And we out this thing.